We're just a couple of nerds getting sidetracked with side quests. I'm Adam.
I'm Kaya, and every day is a new side quest.
Hello, Wanderers, and welcome back to Layton's Mystery Journey as we begin with Case 6, an unexpected windfall. Let's get to it. Long Roller. Is this definitely the place Inspector Hastings asked us to meet him, Ernest? Yes, miss, in front of the Layman's Reserve Bank, he said. Well, it doesn't appear to be open yet. Wonder what the inspector wants.
Maybe it's some problem with the bank. I don't trust banks, apart from Barclays. It's all in the name.
Well, he didn't mention anything like that. He just telephoned the agency and asked us to meet him here. That was all. He's always doing this. The man never gets to the point.
Well, anyway, it's a pretty impressive building, isn't it?
Yes, it's amazing to think that just 10 years ago, no one had even heard of the Layman's Reserve Bank.
Well, this building doesn't look new.
I expect the bank bought it from somebody else, that's why. It's very important for a bank to portray the right image, you see, Cheryl. And its name, its logo, and its office buildings.
Barclays just has a kennel as its logo. I like it.
Oh, there's Inspector Hastings now, coming out from inside the bank. Yes, and he looks troubled. I smell a case in the making. I wonder what it's going to be.
Ah, there you are, Cat. Thanks for coming.
Good morning, Inspector. You have a new case for me, I take it?
Spot on. In fact, you were asked for personally.
You mean somebody else asked for me to investigate, not you?
Spot on again. Your little agency's getting quite a name for itself now. I said I'd get in touch with you on the gentleman's behalf. I felt quite pleased with myself as it happens.
Well, I'm glad the agency is becoming more widely known, but I'm not sure what that has to do with you, Inspector.
Well, I'm the one who cottoned on to your great puzzle-solving abilities, aren't I? Takes a keen eye to spot a good investigator, Cat. He knows how to blow his own trumpet. Explains the big nose.
Well, it's jolly good news that the agency is getting the recognition it deserves, don't you think? A tribute to your wonderful detective skills, Miss Layton.
Blimey, listen to me gassing. Come on, we better go in. The gentleman in question is specifically requested we keep this investigation hush-hush. Mum's the word, all right?
Yes, Mum. Well, let's go in so we can find out what this is all about then.
Into the bank.
As we investigate a quote-unquote fake bank robbery, something like that. I guess we'll talk to the people outside because I'm assuming they're going to give us puzzles and whatnot. Ah, Mr. Torre. I didn't even know you banked here.
Oh, no, Miss Layton. I don't know where I'm at, to be honest. Mav sent me this puzzle and I just can't solve it.
Really? Mr. Rector sets puzzles?
Sometimes, yes. You couldn't help me solve it, could you? Here, let me show it to you.
Puzzle number 69, the money of color. What? There's a wall with 12 sections that need to be painted, just like the one in the picture. Red around the outside edge on the left, blue around the outside edge on the right, and purple in the center. A pot of paint for one section costs 10 for red, 10 for blue, 30 for purple. How much is the paint going to cost? Try to figure out the minimum possible price. Is it like a pot of paint for one section? Okay. I mean, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 for the red and blue. And then red and blue makes purple. So, I mean, if you want to cheat the system, 20, 20, you save 20 bucks. That's 40. So, what? It's 140? If I did that right? Because 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 140. Yeah. Seems easy enough.
I see how to solve this now.
No?
What's the matter with me today?
What the hell? I feel cheated. Try to figure out the minimum possible price. Red around the outside edge on the left, blue on the end, purple in the center. It's gonna be some weird thing. I mean, obviously then it would be 160, but I think that's what it said in the thing that I loosely skipped over when I failed. So I'm assuming it's too simple to just be like, oh yeah, just count out the math. Thought I had figured it out. Thought I was being pretty clever, but apparently not. So how much does the penguin cost? Red around the outside edge on the left, blue around the outside edge on the right, purple in the center. Pot of paint for one section costs 10 for red, 10 for blue, 30 for purple. So what's the trick to this if it's not what I was thinking, unless I somehow did something wrong? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then if it was purple, it'd be 130, 160. If it was the other ones, it'd be 140, but clearly that's not what it is. I mean, is there supposed to be a way like, you know, it's really 120 because you can let it drip onto this one or something? I don't know. I'll try this one just because I
I've seen how to solve this
don't
now.
really have any weird ideas. Apparently I was right.
For something.
Okay, what's their explanation for it? You did it. 6 red pots and 6 blue pots gives a total cost of 120. Mixing 1 pot of red paint with 1 pot of blue paint gives 2 pots worth of purple paint. Oh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't need... Okay, I was right. I just didn't think in that way because obviously if 1 pot is 1 section, you know, mixing red and blue, it'd be half and half because that would equal 1 pot. So 1 pot of each would be the 2 pots I was suggesting. Okay. A little weird, but I'll accept that one. That one was my bad. I was the right. I just... Because I would have been using 2 pots for 1 section. So that was on me. That was good. I like that. I figured it out first try. I'm taking credit. I am taking credit for that puzzle. Let's talk to this weird looking dude. Is it a private joke or is something you can share? Huh? You scared me. Anyway, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I am sort of curious.
Alright, apparently no puzzle.
The sign on the door says it's closed, but I saw a woman inside before. In other words, it's closed. Open bracket. Unless we like you and want to let you in. Close bracket. Thanks.
I mean, yeah, that's generally how most businesses work, where it's like, you know, they may not be doing business, but a lot of times if they'll let you in if they like you or know you or want to do business with you or anything. Yeah, I guess we go inside. Inside we go! Gosh, it feels deserted in here without any customers, doesn't it? Oh, there's a woman over there. Look.
Yeah, she's not a customer.
That's the general manager of the bank. I lost his voice. The general manager? She's very important then. My brain's blanking on his voice. You said it, Sunshine. Layman's Reserve Bank has branches all over the country. Each one is a branch manager, and that lady there is the manager of all those managers. The gentleman who asked for this investigation said she'd fill us in on all the details. All right then, let's get filled in. Because I can't remember Inspector Hastings' voice, so I don't really want to talk to him right now. Hello, I understand that you're the general manager of the bank. That's right, love. And who are you? Coming in here with your dirty dog. We're not open to the public yet. I'm sorry. Gosh, have we done something to offend? Or are you just a bitch?
No, sorry, madam. She's not a member of the public. This is the detective who will be investigating the case for you.
Detective. So, little girl, are you sure she's up to the task? This is a very complicated case, you know.
To understand, madam, but I assure you, Miss Layton here is highly accomplished in her field.
Well, let's hope so. Because I demand perfection. Any slip-ups and I'll have to ask you to drop it. Please, rest assured, I'll solve the case for you. Perfectly. Of course, I'll need you to give me as many details as you can first. Would that be alright? Yeah, I suppose so. Miss Layton, was it? Yes, Catriel Layton, of the Layton Detective Agency. And my assistant here is Ernest Greaves. Hello, I'm Bianca Tella. As you already know, Miss Layton, I'm the General Manager of the Layman's Reserve Bank. Oh, please call me Catriel. No, I'd rather not. First names can be a source of confusion. Using people's full names is the perfect solution. I guess?
This Oscar is a real barrel of laughs, isn't she?
Well then, perhaps you could explain exactly what the problem is and why it was called. It's a sensitive matter, to be treated with complete discretion. Do you understand? Your secrets are safe with me, as safe as this bank's vault, which hopefully wasn't broken into because that would mean it's not safe, which is a weird allusion to say your secrets are not safe with me, so you should probably not tell me anything. Are you being sarcastic? A little. No. I mean, I wasn't meaning to be. Is there something problem with the bank's vault then? Yes, I pride myself on perfect security measures here, but we've been the victims of grand larceny. I say, someone robbed the bank! How much was taken? 100 million sterling in notes. I see, 100 million. Wait, 100 million? That is what she said, Catriel. 100 million sterling in notes. To be specific. For anyone that doesn't understand. Did she just say 100 million, Cheryl? I don't think I can have heard her correctly.
How much is 100 million? How many bags of dog biscuits would that buy?
That would buy you all the dog biscuit manufacturers in the world, Cheryl.
Really? I don't think I could eat all of them.
Are you talking to your dog? You do realize the gravity of this case, don't you? Could undermine the whole bank. Trust me, to get lumbered with a detective who talks to her dog.
I asked for her especially, Bianca.
I don't know what his voice is. Oh, Mr. Sloanes, I wasn't expecting you, sir.
Weren't you? It's my bank that's been robbed, innit? Ain't it? Don't want the boss breathing down your neck, is that it?
No, of course not, sir.
Well, you clearly aren't taken with my choice of detective. That's for sure and certain.
Oh, no, sir. I'm sure you've chosen perfectly. I'll cooperate with Miss Layton in any way I can.
Glad to hear it, lass, because she'll be handling this investigation alongside the good gentleman from Scotland Yard.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. And I'm sure they'll get to the bottom of it.
Were his boots that shiny when he walked in here, or has someone been licking them?
Well, at least it means she'll stop treating Miss Layton like a schoolgirl. If you'll excuse me then, Miss Layton. Now that Mr. Sloanes is here, I must be getting on. Oh, sorry, I hope we haven't kept you. It's just that the branch manager had to be taken into hospital, you see. Gosh, people sustained injuries in this incident. Oh, the doctors say it's not too serious, but he hasn't regained consciousness. So I'm having to fill in for him at the moment. I see. Well, you're obviously very busy. Excuse me then, sir. I'll get on.
So, we haven't properly been introduced yet, have we? I'm Grant Sloanes, owner of this bank. I have a few businesses, actually. This is just one of them. It were Madame Dublé who told me about you. So when I spoke to Inspector Hastings, I made sure he understood I wanted you on the case.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Sloanes. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. He certainly looks the part, doesn't he? He's a giant, really packs a punch when he punches you.
I'll punch you over here, stripes. Yeah? What's that, lad?
Oh, no, I mean, nothing. I believe I've seen you before, Mr. Sloanes. At the premiere of No Sub for Love, wasn't it? At the Savoy?
Oh, yes, that's right. You solved that one as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Does that mean you're one of the so-called 7 dragons?
Well, it's not a title I'd have chosen for myself, but yeah, people do call me that. Anyway, enough chat. Let's get down to business.
Yes, of course. Mrs. Teller informs us you've had a break-in.
It's an understatement. 100 million quid's hardly a break-in. Anyway, break-in, burglary, burglary, grand larceny, whatever you want to call it. It needs sorting and fast. So first things first, let's show our young detective here the vault where the money was, Inspector. Right you are, Mr. Sloanes. I've already got the lads from the yard investigating down there. It's in the basement, of course. I'll explain more once we're down there.
To the basement. Please get me away from all of these characters. There's too many characters.
So this is where the incident took place. That's the master vault of the Layman's Reserve Bank. 100 million quid in cash went missing from inside there.
I say, it's enormous.
That's not a vault, that's a room. It was discovered missing earlier this morning. Looks like a classic case of grand larceny. So we've got to catch the crook who did it and get the dough back as quickly as possible, Cat.
You say people from the Scotland Yard are already investigating the vault, Inspector? Have you found any evidence that might suggest who did this?
Not a flaming sausage. It would have taken a pro to crack this safe, that's for sure, but even pros leave a trail usually. Well, not this time.
That is strange. I'll need to ask some questions.
Just before you do, love.
Yes, Mr. Sloanes.
I think I'd like to see this great mind of yours in action first. Let's see if we can solve this brain teaser. It's not that I doubt your abilities, don't worry. I've heard nothing but good things about you. I'd never deal with anyone until I've seen them roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty with my own eyes. Password ABCs.
Now, what was the password to the safe? It's 6 letters long and uses the letters A, B, and C.
Use the pointers on the memo to figure out the correct password and open the safe.
The same letters repeated twice in a row in 2 different places. Same letter never appears 3 times or more in a row. The letters A and C appear with the same frequency, which is less than the frequency of the letter B. After a C, there is always an A.
All right.
I mean, B. After a C, there's always an A. C, A. No. A appear with the same frequency with less than B. Undo. So what if I do BB, CA, BB? Same letters repeated twice in a row in 2 different places. The same letter never appears 3 times or more in a row. Letters A and C appear with the same frequency, which is less than the frequency of letter B. After C, there is always an A.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Any
Okay.
mystery or any puzzle?
That wasn't
solved?
too bad. Wasn't too bad. You did it! Why is there a disco ball going when you unlock the safe? Well, Mr. Sloanes, I hope that's instilled some confidence in you and my abilities. Oh, golly, what's wrong? He's just glaring at us.
Miss Layton. I don't understand. She solved the puzzle. Why is he looking so fierce? Cracking stuff, love. That's just what I was expecting. Even better.
Oh, I think that was his pleased look.
Remind me never to look when he's upset.
Thank you. So, will you tell us the details of the case now?
Of course, gladly. The mystery of the missing 100 million. It's up to you to solve it now.
I'll do my very best to confine this mystery to history, Mr. Sloanes. So let's talk and look around. Let's look around first, because you never know what you could find. Apparently there's a bunch of coins. Vault door. Just look how thick and heavy this door is. The vault door can only be unlocked by entering the correct passcode. And the only three people who know that code are Mr. Sloanes himself, Miss Stella, and who you met before. And the manager of this branch are Mr. Shinplasters, who's now in hospital, of course. So, in other words, no one can open the vault apart from those three people. I see. When the security guard noticed there was a problem this morning, and found the vault door open already. And the branch manager was out cold on the floor. So, presumably, he was the one who opened the vault then? That's the only explanation we've been able to come up with so far, yeah. We had a good look at the vault door, but there are no signs of it being forced or jamming in any way. Great big door like this wouldn't be impossible to force open, surely. Exactly. So either Shinplasters was coerced into opening the vault, or the criminal slipped in after he opened it for himself. They're the only two possible explanations as far as I can tell, right? Yes. Clearly, that is the only solution. Hello, what over here? Miss Layton and her trusty assistant Ernest Graves, I see. Hello, PC Pete. This is an amazing vault, isn't it? Although I imagine opening and closing it must be hard work. Aha, I had the same same thought when I saw how thick the door was, but it turns out it's motorized. All you have to do is enter the code and press the button, and hey presto, it opens automatically. So, you don't need to be big and burly to open the vault then, I see. Not at all, Miss Layton, even you'd be able to open it if you knew the code. But I don't know the code. I'm assuming this is like the security guard. I understand that you were the first person on the scene, is that right? You're a security guard here, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. I still can't believe it. How could this have happened? That's what we're trying to find out. Could you tell us what you saw this morning, please? Well, it's my job to keep watching the foyer area overnight, see, from when the bank closes one day to the next morning. I was keeping a lookout all night, but I swear I never spotted nothing strange. Then early in the morning, Mr. Shinplasters showed up as usual. He's the boss, see? And does Mr. Shinplasters always come in early to work? Yeah, he's always very busy, so he usually tries to get in before everyone else. He must have had something to do in the vault because he went straight through the foyer and headed downstairs. Not long after that, I heard him cry out, so I ran down here as quick as I could. When we got here, the vault door was wide open. Did you look inside the vault at the time? Well, I was worried, see. I thought there might be a robber in there or something. But I thought I thought I should be brave, so I just peeped in quickly. That's when I saw the body flat on the floor. But that was actually Mr. Shinplasters, wasn't it? It was, yeah. And there was no one else about at all. Not in the vault or out of it. What did you do next? I dialed 999 straight away, of course, and then I called Miss Teller. She's the general manager. You're supposed to call the general manager if anything's not right, see? When she showed up and saw the vault, she nearly had a heart attack. 100 million quid gone. So it was Miss Teller who first realized how much was missing. Yeah, it's not my business knowing how much is stashed in the vault, you see. Then the boys in blue showed up. The ambulances. It was like carnival around here. That's all I can tell you. And is it right that Mr. Shinplaster still hasn't regained consciousness? That's what I was told, yeah. He broke both his legs as well, but they said it wasn't life-threatening. There's a good chance he saw the culprit, though. What a dreadful shame he can't get a statement from him. Yes, that's frustrating. Still, we must push on with the investigation as best we can.
All right, Mr. Sloans, what do you got?
It's a very impressive looking vault, Mr. Sloane's.
Ah, yes, this is the Hermit 5000. Hermetically sealed and totally indestructible. You could fire a shell from a tank at this thing and the contents would be unharmed. In fact, it's not really enough to call it a vault. This thing is a fortress.
Wowie, does it really need to be so tough?
I made it myself, lad. Well, one of the companies I own did anyway.
Really? You own a company that makes vaults for banks?
Let me tell you something, lad. It's not just people's money that a bank's vault keeps safe. It's the bank's integrity and its customers' trust.
Oh, that would be a smashing slogan for your new vault.
So as soon as we completed the manufacture of the Hermit 5000, I had installed here in the bank. I can't believe it's been breached so easily. I misjudged that one. No mistake.
So it's the latest model, this vault. Ooh, we got our first clue. And I love that it looks like a stack of money. After everything we've been told so far, this doesn't seem like a strange case, doesn't it?
There's no trace of a robbery at all, not a single scrap of evidence. That's exactly the problem we're facing in our investigation, Sunshine.
Well, before we give up hope, let's just look around inside the vault. That would be alright, wouldn't it, Mr. Sloanes?
Of course, I'll give you the guided tour.
Take a looker inside. See what the vault has to offer.
So this is what the inside of the vault looks like.
It's enormous, isn't it? And so shiny. The entire thing is made of metal.
That's for security. The walls are just as thick as the door. And made of heavy metal plate.
How can anyone manage to steal anything from such an impenetrable box? The answers are locked within, Ernest. That's why we need to investigate.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this one a little short because my throat is killing me.
So yeah, we'll investigate the vault next time. So stay tuned for that. And comment below if you know who did it without actually knowing who did it. Like if you can already guess. Like, I think it was the bank manager, Miss Teller. Or if the shin plasters faked his injury. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And stay tuned for the conclusion of this case. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So I'll see everyone in the next one. Goodbye.